Will Smith takes to YouTube to finally apologize to Chris Rock.
That was weeks ago, motherfucker!
The video is called It's Been a Minute. Honey, it's been 4 months. I've been doing a lot of thinking and personal work. You asked a lot of fair questions that I wanted to take some time to answer. Okay, let's see what he has to say.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech?
That question, like right after it happened, he was probably pissed. He would probably slapped him again if he was still like in that energy.
I was fogged out by that point.
Fogged out? Is that his way of saying angry?
It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to
Fuzzy.
Chris.
It's it's all fuzzy. It was a moment. And you slapped the shit out of him once. And I'm sure you saw it replayed a few times while you were sitting to get your award. It wasn't fuzzy. But all right, I'm gonna let you slide with that one. Go ahead, Will.
And the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk. And when he
respectfully
is, he will reach out. So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk.
I don't want to say he's not sincere, but this feel like, and it's on YouTube, it feels like such a YouTube apology. And his cadence and the way that he's looking at the camera, he needed like a pet and maybe a partner like behind him, holding him, or like longingly looking over like, and it would have been sealed, sold, perfect. Okay, go ahead, Will. Go ahead with your 4-month apology.
To Chris's mother. That Chris's mother did, and you know that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize, and you know I wasn't thinking, but how many people got hurt in that moment. So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family, specifically Tony Rock. You know, we had a great relationship. You know, Tony Rock was my man. Right there, I do feel his sincerity because I felt like for a moment, I felt like he was gonna cry. Oof. I don't know, I just feel like this is a bit dramatic. Oh, it hurt everyone. It wasn't like some life-changing thing. I mean, it was really freaking rude and you probably pissed a few people off. And it was embarrassing, but I don't think anyone was like hurt. I think you're okay, Will. Chris was hurt. This is probably irreparable. Okay. I spent the last 4 months. 3 months replaying and understanding the nuances and the complexities of what happened in that moment. It's not that complex. You got pissed, you got on stage and you slapped the shit out of somebody. It was horrible, but it wasn't complex or like, oh, it was very straightforward, very linear. And I'm not gonna try to unpack all of that right now. Don't. I can say to let me stop. All of you, there is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment. Well, and in that moment, you must have, because you did it. That thinks that's the optimal way to react. After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something? No. Wow. He said no. I'm not even gonna lie. I did think of it for a second. It's like, you know, I made a choice on my own, from my own experiences, from my history with Chris. Jada had nothing to do with it. I mean, it was about her, so she had something to do with it. To my kids and my family for the heat that I brought on. That I respect, and amen. All of us. Because, yeah, I'm sure the media frenzy was not great for your kids. You know, this is a community. It's like I won because you voted for me. And it really breaks my heart to have stolen and tarnished your moment. They couldn't edit out that tarnish. Come on. He's apologizing. Make him look good. Questlove's eyes. You know, it happened on Questlove's award, and you know, it's like I'm sorry really isn't sufficient.
That, to be fair, even though I don't think it was major how like people were hurt, I agree with this part of the apology and I loved it because this was an awards event for many other people, and you doing something like that definitely outshined a lot of the greatness that was happening that night, because then you were the only thing on everyone's lips and it should have been everyone's awards that they received. So I like that.
What would you say to the people who looked up to you before the slap, or people who expressed that you let them down?
I mean, who cares?
So there's
Not
two
who cares,
things.
he's
One,
famous, so like, yeah, he's like a role model, but also,
disappointing people
you know,
is my central trauma.
oh, that's not a good thing. I just wanted, before he gets into this, that's not a good central trauma for a celebrity to have, because you're going to disappoint someone. You're a celebrity, you're not always going to be perfect. Half of the world hates you, half of the world loves you at any given time. Whether you do something good or wrong, doesn't matter. 1. 2, celebrities are humans, they're not gods. I hate this whole like, oh, well, they have to. No, you don't have to look up to them. The personalities we see are usually facades created by the industry. What are you looking up to? Wake up, people.
I hate when I let people down.
You gotta work on that, buddy.
So it hurts to know I didn't live up to people's
Expectations?
image and impression of me. And the work I'm trying to do is
I'm feeling this.
am
Like I feel that he's feeling it.
remorseful. And I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of myself.
Okay.
Right? I'm human. And I made
A mistake.
And I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece of shit. So I would say to those people, I know it was confusing. I know it was shocking. But I promise you, I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And
Okay, Santa.
If you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
Are you talking to us or are you talking to Chris? I feel like he really was genuine with his apology. But, you know, at this point, you should have apologized in that moment. Not that night, I get it. Not when you were accepting the award, but you should have taken a moment a day or two later, but you didn't. And 4 months has already passed. I feel like everyone kind of forgot about it. And now you're bringing it back to the light and people are going to be talking about it again. And I don't know how that's going to make Chris feel, because people, like, it was over. And now it's not over again because you're a day late and a buck short with this apology. Let me know how you guys feel about that in the comments. Smash like and subscribe.